Hey, my favorite geeks. Welcome to Geek channel, your go-to spot for the craziest analyses and wildest theories from the pop universe. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest what-ifs in Naruto's history. What if Itachi Uchiha, the misunderstood genius, the clan prodigy, the brother who carried the world's burden on his shoulders, had survived? Get ready, because this journey through ninja time and space is about to blow your mind. Itachi Uchiha. That name echoes with the force of thunder and the melancholy of a farewell. For many, he's the villain who massacred his own clan, Konoha's traitor. But for those who truly understood his story, Itachi was the greatest hero the ninja world ever knew. A shinobi who sacrificed everything, his reputation, his family, his own life, to protect the village he loved and the brother he, above all, wanted to see happy and safe. His death, at Sasuke's hands, was the climax of a Shakespearean tragedy, a final act of love and redemption that sealed his legacy as a martyr. But what if this sacrifice hadn't been the end? What if, by a twist of fate, or an unexpected intervention, Itachi had survived the confrontation with Sasuke? How would this rewrite Naruto's story? What would be the consequences for Konoha, for the Akatsuki, for Sasuke himself, and for the future of the ninja world? That's what we're going to uncover today, with the depth and detail you've come to expect from Geek to Geek. Prepare for a journey of speculation, analysis, and of course, a lot of passion for Naruto. Let's start with the obvious. Itachi's survival would change everything. The final confrontation between the Uchiha brothers was a watershed moment in the Fourth Great Ninja War. Itachi's death was crucial for Sasuke's development, pushing him further into darkness and his quest for revenge against Konoha. But what if Itachi had been rescued, perhaps by Obito Madara, with a secondary plan, or even by a last-minute intervention from Kabuto, interested in his eyes or his knowledge? The power dynamic in the ninja world would be completely altered. Firstly, the Akatsuki. With Itachi alive, the organization would have one of its most powerful and strategic members back. Itachi, with his Mangekyo Sharingan and tactical intelligence, would be a force to be reckoned with. He could, for example, have infiltrated Obito's operations even further, acting as a double agent, providing crucial information to Konoha. Or, who knows, he might have become an even greater threat to Obito, who saw him as a pawn in his game. Itachi's presence in the Akatsuki, even if reluctant, would add a layer of complexity and unpredictability to the organization's plans. And Konoha? The village that condemned him and made him live in the shadows. How would they react to his survival? Would he be seen as a hero or a traitor? The truth about the Uchiha clan massacre, a secret closely guarded by Hiruzen Sarutobi and Danzo Shimura, would come to light explosively. Itachi's reputation would be rehabilitated, but trust in Konoha's government would be shaken. This could lead to an internal political crisis, with factions forming and questioning past decisions. Itachi's presence, a loyal Uchiha, could, on the other hand, be a catalyst for reconciliation between the Uchiha clan and Konoha, something that seemed impossible after the massacre. He would be the bridge, the missing link, capable of uniting two warring sides. And what about Sasuke? The younger brother, consumed by hatred and revenge. Itachi's survival would be a shock to him. The revelation that his brother was alive, and that his entire path of revenge was based on a lie, could have two effects. Either he would sink even deeper into darkness, feeling betrayed and manipulated by everyone, or he would finally find redemption, realizing Itachi's true sacrifice and seeking a new purpose. The relationship between the brothers, already complex and tragic, would become even more intricate, with the possibility of a true reconciliation, not just a final confrontation. Itachi could guide Sasuke, help him overcome hatred, and use his power for good, transforming him into a true hero of Konoha, not a blind avenger. Now, imagine Itachi Uchiha, the master of Genjutsu, the wielder of the perfect Susanoo, the unparalleled strategist, active during the Fourth Great Ninja War. His presence would be a true game-changer. With his knowledge of the Akatsuki, Obito's plans, and the enemy's weaknesses, Itachi would be an invaluable asset to the allied shinobi forces. He could have uncovered the secrets of Kabuto's Edo Tensei much earlier, or even found a more efficient way to stop it, preventing many casualties. His tactical intelligence, which we saw in action at various points in the series, would be amplified in a large-scale war scenario. Itachi is not just a powerful fighter, he is a thinker, a strategist who can predict enemy movements in advance. He could have coordinated attacks, set traps, and destabilized enemy formations with surgical precision. Think about the battle against the Ten Tails. With Itachi alongside Naruto and B, the fight could have taken a completely different turn. He could have used his Tsukuyomi to trap the revived Jinchuriki, or his Amaterasu to incinerate the Edo Tensei summons. Furthermore, Itachi's presence would have an enormous psychological impact. For the Konoha ninja, he would be a symbol of hope, a hero who returned to fight alongside them. For the enemies, he would be a legend, a ghost from the past who came back to haunt them. The mere mention of his name would be enough to sow fear and doubt in the enemy ranks. And for Sasuke, seeing him fight alongside Naruto and the other shinobi could be the final push for him to abandon his revenge and join the alliance. Itachi's influence over Sasuke is undeniable, and in a moment of global crisis, this influence would be even more potent. But it wouldn't all be a bed of roses. The distrust of some ninja leaders towards Itachi, especially Danzo, if he were still alive, could lead to friction and internal conflicts. The truth about the Uchiha clan massacre, if revealed during the war, could demoralize some and strengthen others. It would be a complex scenario, full of nuances, but undeniably more interesting and full of narrative possibilities. Itachi, the shinobi who always operated in the shadows, would finally be center stage, shaping the destiny of the ninja world with his own hands. Assuming the shinobi alliance, with Itachi's crucial help, won the Fourth Great Ninja War, what would the post-war world be like? Itachi's presence would have a profound impact on reconstruction and the new world order. His wisdom and experience, forged in years of sacrifice and pain, would be invaluable in guiding Konoha and the other villages in a period of peace. He could act as an advisor to the Hokage, or even as a leader in the formation of a new organization that would guarantee peace and cooperation among nations, perhaps an improved version of the Akatsuki, dedicated to protection rather than destruction. His influence over Sasuke would be one of the most crucial points. With Itachi alive and by his side, Sasuke would have the chance to truly redeem himself. Itachi could help him channel his power for good, rebuild the Uchiha clan honorably, and reconnect with Konoha. The sight of two Uchiha brothers, side by side, working for peace, would be a powerful symbol of hope and reconciliation for the entire ninja world. The Uchiha clan, which was decimated and stigmatized, could finally have its image restored, not by revenge, but by Itachi's sacrifice and loyalty. Furthermore, Itachi's survival would open doors to explore the complexity of other characters. How would Naruto react to having Itachi around? The one he saw as a mortal enemy, but who turned out to be a hero. The relationship between them, already marked by mutual respect, could deepen, with Itachi becoming a mentor figure for Naruto, helping him deal with the challenges of being a Hokage. And Sakura? How would she deal with the presence of Sasuke's brother, the man who caused her friend so much pain? The interactions would be rich in drama and character development. However, peace is never easy. Itachi's presence, even as a hero, could generate new tensions. Old enemies could resurface, seeking revenge against him or Konoha. Factions within the village itself could oppose his rehabilitation, fearing his power or questioning his past. Itachi's story is a complex tapestry of light and shadow, and his survival would ensure that this complexity continued to unfold, offering new layers of conflict and resolution. Itachi's legacy would not just be that of a tragic hero, but that of an architect of peace, a symbol that even the greatest sacrifices can lead to redemption and a better future. And that, my friends, is the beauty of speculating about the what if. In the Naruto universe, Itachi's survival is not just a plot point, it raises profound philosophical questions about destiny, free will, sacrifice and redemption. If Itachi had survived, his story would become an even more complex case study on the nature of heroism. He would be a hero who not only made the ultimate sacrifice but lived to see the consequences of his actions, to guide those he protected, and perhaps to find his own peace. This would make us question, is sacrifice the only form of heroism? Or does true strength lie in living with difficult choices and working towards a better future? This hypothesis would also fuel countless fan theories. How would Itachi's relationship be with other characters who hated him, like Danzo, if he had survived somehow, or the Konoha elders? Would he seek revenge against those who forced him to bear such a heavy burden, or would his altruistic nature lead him to forgive them in the name of peace? And what would happen to Itachi's Sharingan? Would he keep it, or pass it on to Sasuke, or perhaps to a new Uchiha who might emerge in the future? The possibilities are endless, and each one opens up a range of new narratives and discussions. Another interesting theory would be Itachi's role in exploring other clans and their abilities. With his intelligence and knowledge, he could have become a researcher, a diplomat, or even a teacher at the Ninja Academy, sharing his wisdom and experience with new generations. He could have been instrumental in creating new ninja techniques or uniting clans that were once rivals. Itachi's presence in the ninja world would be a beacon of knowledge and strategy, elevating everyone around him. And what about the impact on pop culture? A surviving Itachi would certainly generate more story arcs, more movies, more games. The complexity of his character, already so beloved by fans, would be even further explored, solidifying his place as one of the most iconic and influential characters not only in Naruto but in the entire history of anime. The discussion about Itachi's what if would continue to echo for years, keeping the flame of passion for Naruto alive and inspiring new generations of fans to question, theorize, and dream about the infinite possibilities of their favorite universes. Regardless of whether Itachi Uchiha survived or not, his legacy is undeniable and eternal. He was a character who transcended the dichotomy of hero and villain, living and dying for his ideals, even if it meant carrying the world's hatred. The beauty of his story lies precisely in the complexity of his choices and the weight of his sacrifices. The question, what if Itachi had survived, is not just idle speculation, it's an invitation to reflect on the ramifications of every decision, on the power of fraternal love, and on the true nature of peace. At Geek to Geek, we believe that the strength of a good story lies in its ability to make us think, to move us, and to inspire us to imagine. Itachi Uchiha's saga is a testament to this. He taught us that not everything is black and white, that the line between good and evil is thin, and that the greatest act of love can sometimes be the most painful. His life, short and tragic, left an indelible mark on the Naruto universe and in the hearts of fans. We hope this in-depth analysis has expanded your horizons and further fueled your passion for Naruto. What's your theory about what would happen if Itachi had survived? Leave your comments below, share your ideas, and let's continue this insane discussion. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our next journeys through the geek world. Until next time, and may the force be with you. Or rather, may the chakra be with you.